to be boring. Yeah, yeah. Tell me you ready, Mellow, you ready. To spit for the ladies to keep it nasty, dark and petty. If you would pick me, then you might find this upsetting. You say that you're ready, well the joke's on you. Get it?
Go ahead.
My mind is going blank on what to do. So
Okay,
we're gonna
good.
just do it right
Hi.
now.
Perfect. Love that.
See?
Yes, love it. Love it very much.
But the people love when I do this. You know, the people love it.
I want everybody to know that I don't care.
But you're fighting it, and it's
I'm
like,
not fighting it. I dislike it. I don't think
like it.
I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You love it.
I love you.
Aww.
But I don't like that.
Oh wait, I'm showing my age. This is not a
And
great
I be yelling out, gang, gang.
This is not a good
Do you
heart.
gang,
I'm
gang?
just letting y'all know, Gen Z, terrible heart, by the way.
Terrible sandwich, right?
This is a full rounded BBL heart.
This
anorexic
is nuts.
heart.
And is this not gang? Is this not gang, gang?
Because you do this by yourself, this is a gang sign.
Let me put it down then, so people don't think I'm
Affiliated.
But
yeah. Hi, I'm Mel.
I'm Talley. If you're new to the show, welcome.
So sorry to hear that.
welcome.
We do have a follow-up to
Do we?
We have a follow. I'm trying to figure out if this is when I walked off on. We have a follow-up letter.
Let me go look.
There's no real order here. We just do stuff as it comes.
I'm chewing gum on camera. That's so tacky.
Yeah,
I'm
spit it
gonna
out.
swallow it.
Swallow it?
It's gone. Yeah.
You swallow gum?
Gotta go and get it down there.
You swallow gum in 2020. They had PSAs about this. Like the people in the streets handing out pamphlets about swallowing gum.
Let me tell you something.
How often do you swallow gum?
Do you know the liquids I imbibe on a regular basis? Gum is the least of my fucking worries.
I was gonna melt.
Probably. It's probably in there.
Well, you know, you bring up a valid point, mama.
That gum doesn't stand a fucking chance in there.
You are correct.
Is it starred? Did you star it?
No, okay. This is when I walked off on when she was talking about.
Can you star it so I can see it?
Okay.
Oh, help me update.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
It is the one you walked off on.
She has an update. So again,
She's so pretty.
I know we don't do letters this early, but if I didn't say it that moment, I was gonna forget it.
Yeah.
So let's read her update. Help me update. I just want to say thank y'all for your very honest advice. I will never, ever, ever put a man's happiness first again, period.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely locked in with these textbooks, as you should. Inviting y'all to my graduation in 2 years.
I will
period.
come.
Also, I wanted to let y'all know I did not go to jail after he had the audacity to have her help him move. I promise I'm completely over it, and y'all gave me the courage to go on a date with this tax judge, so wish me luck. Me, very cute.
Very
Similar
cute.
curl pattern, love that for you.
Which nigga is which nigga?
She put, middle is the ex,
Okay.
and the third one is, who looks familiar, I feel like I know this man from somewhere,
Let me see. Do I know?
Oh, this is his Hinge profile, that's so funny. And this is the new person she's going on a date with, period.
She got some taste.
First of all, this ex looks like walking BV.
You know, and the thing about it is, sometimes I'll read these letters and I do be wanting to see these niggas because, like, just say you was acting up because penis.
Bacterial vaginosis.
He don't look like walking BV. He look like he would fuck for a place to stay.
Those are not mutually exclusive.
Period. Actually, you know what?
And as someone who has received some BV before,
I don't know how I escaped that BV-sty.
I think I'm just a prone bitch. My coochie just looked for a reason.
You got a Hussein one woman, man. You got a real one dick vagina.
It was so funny. I was thinking about this development. I completely stopped talking about the whole good girl thing because so many feathers were ruffled, and I didn't want to give people, you know, cuss outs that were deserved. I said I'm not giving anybody a moment. Let's move on. Mm-hmm. However, it was so funny that I thought about. I was like, the real issue is I couldn't even hold like I wanted to if I wanted to because my vagina wouldn't allow it.
Yeah.
She runs a tight fucking ship. This bitch run me.
Yeah.
This not even my coochie. I'm her person. She runs this entire operation.
I think God gives you stuff like that to kind of like slow you down because
For sure.
I think I could have been a bigger hoe if I wasn't so possessive and crazy. I really just be hoeing until I get to one I like, and I'd be like,
all right,
what if I shackled you to my ankle?
Yeah,
Like-
no, me, if I really got to hoeing and hunch all the people I even thought about hunching in undergrad, my coochie would have literally got up and punched me in the face.
Went on strike.
Mr.
Krabs is
also
in there.
used
Mr. Krabs is unfair.
Mr. Krabs is in there. I would have gotten crabs, and then a yeast BV.
Maybe I'm not educated as much as I'd like to think on like sexual health matters because I cannot imagine what type of tomfoolery and shenanigan you have to be doing for little itty bitty bugs
Crabs.
to be in
I don't
your.
think they make crabs no more though. Is
in
that
your,
still a thing?
in your pubica. I think white people get crabs. I
And don't
think
you have to have pubic hair to have crabs?
I don't know.
I think my dad told me in high school he had crabs. Like,
Maybe it's because
'Cause
like
that was the 70s,
everybody
though.
was so hairy.
everybody was hairy. So, like,
Yeah.
I don't know where the crab gonna go in a situation like this.
Cause you know what? If I see a crab in my panties, just run my coochie through the thing they slice the meat with at the sandwich counter. Just
go scrape it off.
Just go scrape off that
I
top
don't even need
layer.
it.
Cause I don't need
crab?
A crab, I might never fuck again.
Oh yes.
If I saw a
crabs,
motherfucker in there just
your pubes, I grab. Did you watch Chappelle Show?
the what show?
Chappelle Show.
No, I wasn't allowed.
Meanwhile, I'm 10 with my dad. There was like a Sesame Street spoof, but it was all the puppets were STDs. And it was a crab. It was like, oh yes, we're crabs. Your pubes, we grab. We'll
No.
snatch your nuts with our teeth.
If I were to see a crab,
They're
I would
not
probably
literal
pass
crabs.
out.
They're also literally not crabs.
I know what they are, but like if I saw movement, if I look
Like
down,
fleas.
first of all, I have to part my titties to see the top of my coochie. If I
I have to
did,
part my coochie to see the top of my coochie.
if I did my daily check,
It's crabs.
if
My
I
titties perfectly
if
part so I
if
can
I
get
parted these
a perfect
titties
view.
to see movement, you gonna have to take me to the hospital because I'm gonna pass the fuck
and
out.
this is TMI.
Go on.
When I had my first yeasty beastie, I didn't know what was going on for real. And I put a mirror down there.
That was your first mistake.
I scrumped. This is why we need sex ed in schools.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, again, this is ignorant. I have the big HIV.
Not you thought you had the HIV.
I was like, I don't know what this is, but it's a money one. It's gotta be, because ain't no way I'm not finna die. I was scared.
I have not. I've had me a yeasty beastie, but I felt like when it happened to me, the amount of fucking and who I was doing it with, I was like, oh, you earned that. Soon as I saw what was going on, I said, yeah, let's go and get you to the doctor.
I got one after me and that boy had went to Mexico, and again, that's how I know that boy is my person, because I have been clean off BB and yeasty beasties for years. I was down to that clinic. Go on, give me that fluke and go on, get me some of that Flagyl. Get a little MONISTAT too. Feeling a little MONISTAT today. I already knew what was going on.
I had to use that one day MONISTAT one time.
Well, one day they can take that shit across the.
You
take that shit to Israel right now.
You know how they pour the Coca-Cola on the car battery and get the corrosion off? That's exactly what that shit felt like. I thought somebody put a perm up there. I said,
You put that goddamn goose egg up your coochie, you feel like a newbie. It's like a fucking yogurt ball.
because I'm like, I got to get this coochie healed because I had
got 2
plans.
days.
I got shit to do. I done told this nigga I'm finna do all kinds of shit. I got to get this bitch back on the road.
gotta go.
I put that shit up there. I was on the couch like,
And it just sit and melt in your coochie.
I had
for
to
days.
turtle back and everything. I said, this is a terrible idea.
And then you put in a little torpedo. You put it in the little tampon torpedo thing, and you. Oh my God! I'm so glad I have not done that in years.
Be walking pigeon-toed and shit.
What's wrong? Nothing.
Cool,
But
cool.
again, we need more sex ed, because I had a run-of-the-mill yeast infection, but I thought I didn't literally think I had HIV or anything, but I'm like, this is an STD. I don't know what y'all, I hadn't even hunched it. I got me a little cunnilingus, just a little. And that's a part of the unlearning I was talking about in that video, because I'm like, oh my God, I deserve it because I got head. This is what happens. Your coochie just explodes into a cottage cheese hell. And then I went to the clinic, and then sometimes the clinic, the older women in them clinics be so like it's urgent care, and them urgent cares be so fucking judgy, and they make you feel.
And they want you to feel bad for
They
having
want you
sex.
to feel bad, and they know that it's just a yeast infection or some shit, but they're like, oh well, we have to do a full panel. We have to make sure it's not something serious. I was in there 19 years old, like, well, it came back. It's just a yeast infection. We're gonna give you some diflucan, and you'll be fine. Why you ain't say that? You knew that.
Something weird was happening around the hood of my clit once.
Oh.
I was terrible. I said, and I was walking and it was hurting. I said, okay. All right. Bet. Cool. I went to that clinic and they was doing that judgy shit in there. I said, listen, can't shame me. Whatever y'all tell me going on, I'm gonna fix it and I'm right back out there. So,
you know how you fall, you get that Band-Aid, boom.
Back on the bike.
I'm back.
Turns out, I didn't make the connection that I let a nigga with braces eat me out. That nigga was down there shredding my shit. I said, oh. Oh.
You didn't feel that in real time?
No, I'll tell you what I did feel in real time. I was having a blast. The metal was kind of nice because it was cool. I'm like, this is
a cool breeze.
This is a nice little addition to the situation. I said, what is wrong with what is happening? What?
I don't have a hood.
We talk about this coochie so much, and it's just like the big white whale, because I'll never know her. I'll never know
always
her.
something new to
It's
know
just
about
always
her.
something
I don't
new.
have a hood.
You described this girl so interestingly.
She just starts, my line starts, and that's really just it.
My
I feel like our listeners could draw both of our coochies from memory.
My hood, I like to think of it, you know how like the old timey witches, they come from around the corner, they're like, yes, like that's the hood.
I would like, cause when they start talking, like, you do the hood and you do that, I'm like,
I got a two-hander. You gotta have one hand.
Oh no,
you gotta take the top out of the Maybach. You gotta really pull that bitch back.
No, yeah.
I remember one time this guy was like trying to like finger me, and I wasn't having any sort of reaction, but I didn't want to get like punched in the top of the head because you know how niggas are. So he down there doing his wickedest one too. I could really tell that he's doing. I'm talking about in it, and I'm just kind of sitting there. I'm cool. Like, I got me a little drink. I'm like, and he's like,
hey,
are you not enjoying? He's like, what is happening? I was like, it's fine. Like, don't even fucking worry about it. He's like, no. I need to know. He's like, what's going on? He's like, because you don't see. He's like, I'm having a great time, but this isn't for me. He's like, we could skip this part. You don't seem happy. I told the nigga, I said, let me show you something. I said, and I had to do it like fucking stir-ups. I had to be like, listen, get in here.
Let me show you how you do it. Let me show you how you do it. Your car rags, you gotta be like, no. You gotta shake it 3 times.
I know my car. I showed him that shit. He was like, I'm not even being funny. He's like, great coochie. He's like, I've never seen no shit like that in my life.
Terrible sandwich.
Terrible sandwich, by the way. He was like, every time you touch yourself, you gotta do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I get head, he can't even really get crazy with the hand because one of them hands gotta pry that bitch open at all times.
Honestly, people be talking about they hold the cheeks open right here in the front, pal. Right here in the front.
But no, I think about,
don't worry about it.
And I think about the fact that, and I just had this revelation because like me and my family went to Disney and I was just like, okay, so we're in line. Let's have some very inappropriate conversations.
Love that.
My mom hates it. I was like, no, Mom, I've never really seen your privates. I don't know what you got going on.
Do not ask her.
But for me, I don't remember it from when I was over there. Being born.
I know what you meant, bitch.
It was so long ago.
So silly.
But I was just like, maybe I'm having all these coochie problems because I don't have proper ventilation with it being closed all day. So like, genuinely, I'm not being funny, but like,
you are being funny.
I'm being funny, but I'm not. This is the serious.
You're being serious. Okay.
Maybe I have coochie issues because she can't breathe.
You got a closed coochie and you be wearing a snuggie. You be wearing drawers. You done wrapped my girl up.
I got some new.
You done wrapped her up like a McGriddle every goddamn day.
But I don't sleep in panties, so she gets her time. But when we leave the house, you putting on this goddamn sheath. You putting this fabric on.
I always say that the way that I sleep I can't imagine like a home invasion. Like I just can't, like I can't imagine now as a grown up like what to do because ain't a pair of panties in sight. I wouldn't know where to find none.
Now that's not something I can subscribe to, but for me,
So when you sleep outside of your panties, do you have like just an emergency pair of panties like on a nightstand, like in case shit?
I mean, I have a panty drawer. I just go to my panty drawer.
Huh?
You don't have a drawer?
You have a drawer dedicated to panties.
That is normal as fuck. Everyone, do you have a panty drawer, Queen?
Yes.
Right, that's normal.
I have a couple of pairs of drawers stuffed up under some muumuus.
But I say, where do they go? You don't have a panty? Now that's fucking normal.
I
You're not
don't
gonna look at me crazy.
I wear panties when I'm on my cycle. That's it. I don't have, what I need a bunch of drawers for? I got more swimsuit bottoms than I got drawers.
That's crazy as hell. You have different panties. I got my seamless, I got my thongs. I mean, gotta be an emergency.
I got more Spanx than I got panties.
That's insane. I got my normal panties that are big, and then I got my period panties that are really big. And then I have my period panties that you free bleed into.
You free bleed?
I have period panties.
Oh, you got the period panties. Oh,
right,
okay.
right. They
I'm about to say, I never needed to know that about you, but I get what you're saying. I
they
thought you was just free bleeding into some regular drawers, and I was like, your ass is crazy.
No, they're panties for your period, and you just.
Oh no, I get it. I mean, for me, I have my one brand of drawers. I buy them in big panty size in case I just need to wear some big panties, and then I have them in thongs. If I need to, like if I'm on my period.
So in this velour situation, you don't have underwear on.
Let me tell you something.
That is insane.
It is puss on velour in here.
That's insane. Did you wash it first?
Yes, nigga.
I'm just, hey.
You think I got my pussy on TJ Maxx Air?
That's why I had to ask.
No.
Well, I mean, you got your pussy on everything else.
I wash it first, and I ain't no net, and I ain't no degenerate.
I can't
Damn.
believe you just sitting here with me with no panties on.
I mean,
That's crazy.
meat to meat.
Oh! I went into Meyer when I was in Detroit.
I wear panties when I try on clothes. I will say that. If I'm going to the mall, that's probably why I won't go to the mall today. Because I do keep a nice little thong in my bag if I'm going to the mall to try on
And you
clothes.
wearing thongs on just a normal day?
I wear thongs for what accounts for it. Like if the outfit calls for a thong, I'm wearing a thong. What's happening here? I'm wrong. I'm on the wrong side of history. When did we all start I don't like no big ass panties.
Oh, that's what I love.
I don't.
These panties so big, and I'll tell you, and that's how you know there's a panty science. Cause I was getting them cheap Amazon brand panties, cause they come 10 for $5 type shit. And I was getting them, they was too small. They all on my ass. These Fruit of the Looms, I ain't had one wedgie. I ain't had a wedgie in days.
I think for me, I just don't like the feel of panties. First of all,
I don't even feel them.
I don't like the feel of panties. When I'm wearing big, full-size sedan panties, my booty gonna chew them up anyway.
That's
so
what I'm
now
saying. If you get a quality sedan, I ain't telling you to go get no fucking Saturn, hoe. We got Lincolns.
Perfect. I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to. And then for me,
Look at this panty.
listen,
This is a strong. Look
I
at
don't
that.
need to see.
Look at that.
That's some big ass panties.
These are the bikinis.
Them the sexy ones.
This is
That's fucking nuts. And then see for me, because before I would say like the last couple of years when I got weird about like being a sexy person, I went through like I guess I would say sexual kind of like aversion. I didn't really like feel sexy and I didn't want to fuck anybody, whatever. But beforehand, like I like to know that if a nigga got me naked, and it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I either got on some cute panties or I don't have on no panties at all. Or bad bitch won't take my pants off. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like damn, you got some big ass drawers on.
But see, there's a contextual, and I think also me being in a relationship has changed a lot about me.
Your panties don't matter no more.
Who fucking cares, right? It's the same pussy he been getting for 5 years. He don't give a fuck about his hand.
I understand that, but
And I also don't have spontaneous sex no more. No, I mean, like, if we're having sex, we're having, if that makes sense.
But it's just, what you mean you don't have spontaneous sex? No
like
more?
spontaneous, like you said, like, oh, I'm going to brunch. I may give you some dicks tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have surprise sex because I know who I'm having sex with and we're having sex in our home. You get what I'm saying?
We're talking about spontaneity in two different contexts.
It's different than, oh, let's fuck on the counter.
Because when you say you don't have spontaneous sex, I'm like, well, when y'all doing it? On Tuesdays
I don't
and
have
Thursdays?
to stay ready for sex because we live here.
No, I understand that. I
Yeah.
get that. But the way that I'm thinking of spontaneity in a different way. We're just having a miscommunication.
Yeah, but also like it's different because we grown ups and he like work a real job and we come home and be tired. Like we have, hey, are we hunching? Cool. Let me go shower. Let me go do blah blah blah. Cause we at that point. Before it was like I don't give a fuck. You just ran him out. We're kind of matured in our sexual practices.
You be fucking after niggas run miles?
No, that was just an example.
Oh.
Baby, since we talking about coochies and sweating, I got home from that airport and I took my underwear off and I got a waft. I said, oh, it's my coochie. I'm gonna smell it. I'm gonna smell my panties. Mm-hmm. That musk was crazy. I said, my God.
I went for, you know.
She smelled good.
I was in the shower. I had went for a nice little walk and I was in the shower. And I rarely have to double cleanse my coochie. But even when I took my clothes off before I got in the shower, I said, that thing twanging, ain't it? I said, God damn. Wow. I got in that shower. I gave sis a good wipe down. And I still smell the thing on that thing. I said,
you gotta get up in it like
I
floss,
said,
bitch.
I gotta get up in that bitch. I said, what you got going on?
I be giving her a little Dove shampoo. Mm-hmm. Give her a little, let it sit for a second. Get up in, again, give it twanks. Gotta give it twanks.
I didn't need the track. I didn't need the audio.
And we have been talking about coochie for 20 minutes.
We have. We're gonna have to move on. We're gonna have to move on.
How do we get here?
I don't know. I don't remember. Did you even do a joke of the week, or we just been talking about pussies the whole time?
We were talking about the letter. We was following up on I was
BV,
saying,
because you said he looked like walking
I said
BV.
the boy looked like walking BV, and here we are. And this is why y'all listen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
joke of the week.
you want to go, or I can go? It doesn't matter to me.
Who went first? I don't remember who went first. I'll just go. So I am an adult now. Like we said, it's so crazy. Like we're family planning. We're planning a wedding, and I'm just like, this is kind of intense. I think we're taking couples pictures. We're going to weddings together, like as the betrothed. People are like, oh, when's the wedding? We have a date. It's just too much. We're like looking at places to stay when our lease is up, and we're like trying to figure, okay, well, if we're doing this, then we have to do this. Okay, where's the baby gonna sleep?
Y'all ain't even met this nigga yet.
We don't even know the baby.
Yeah.
Baby not even conceived, but we're planning for the baby that's not even here yet. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Y'all
So
are
just, our kid is gonna be very fucking loved, man.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah, our kid is gonna be very
I'm
loved.
getting emotional just thinking about it.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
A child born
I mean, yes, Mel.
of us, like us two as a human,
Yeah.
born. That's like,
Yeah, I can.
so and perfect segue. Me thinking about this baby every moment of every day, I'm getting kind of insane, and I feel bad for every baby in my presence because there was a baby. We went to a wedding for his cousin. His girl cousin got married. Congrats, Kyra and Brett. And there was a baby. There was a baby at the wedding. And I saw the baby. We came in again. I'm the bitch at the party. If there's a baby or a puppy, that's where you gonna find me. Mm-hmm. So the baby's at the wedding, and he has on a little suit. He's like 4 months old. He had on a little suit with the little pigtail. I'm already in. I'm in. And I just I'm watching the wedding, and I'm like, baby, baby, the baby's here. And it got to a point where people around me were holding the baby, and I don't know these people. Mm-hmm. They don't know me, but I'm like, there's a baby here, and
I'm gonna need to hold that baby.
Hey, I'm not gonna press it. I'm not gonna do too much. What I do with babies, just to kind of temperature check from the mom or whoever, I'm gonna do a little foot. Hey, here you got a little footsies. Mm-hmm. Do a little finger. Hey. Mm-hmm. But every 5 minutes, I was like, oh, the baby's still up. And his mom was like, hey. She didn't say anything, but she's also like, I don't know this wild-haired bitch.
I don't know what you got going on.
I don't know why she keep looking at my goddamn baby. But we're like, I could have been making that up because I did feel crazy. Because I don't know these people or this baby. But he was so cute, and I wanted to hold him. So I did not ask. I didn't press it. But I was like, hi, look at you. You still up. Because he was so cute. And I'm just like, my baby fever is making me insane. Because somebody need to give me a baby. Not somebody need to give me, I know where I'm going to get the baby from. But like, I want the baby now, but I got to wait.
I think I have baby fever until I see bigger kids. And then I'm like, nah. I was at my friend's baby shower. And it was outside, it was hot, and it was a dry baby shower. There was no liquor. So, I'm already like,
All right.
Even though I'm there to support my friend, none of this is about me, it's fine. But I went inside, and the baby shower was at a church. And so I go inside to the church. I saw this large family come into the function, and they have a newborn. So it's like they got 3 or 4 bigger kids and a newborn. So the mom is clearly like focused on the newborn. The dad is there, but I think he grilling and outside doing man shit. So the kids are kind of just like loose. And so I'm inside trying to get air conditioning and stuff. And there's in the area where like, I guess it's a small church. So in the area where like the sanctuary is or whatever, it's like, one of them outside patio chairs that like has the hanging thing and then you sit in it. It's like a big egg. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so I peep out this chair.
You're like, I love watching, unfortunately love watching kids like, I'm going to be bad with this thing.
I saw the 3 of them do it at the same time. They all looked at the chair and did it. So then it's drums in there because church. The middle one goes derogatory, not a good drummer, and is knocking the fuck out of these drums while they outside trying to do the baby shower. Mind you, these are not my kids. They're not related to me. I don't know them. I'm the only adult in the room. So I said, psst, hey. And he was like, what?
Honestly, and I hate that I don't have kids. I don't be like entrusted with the authority of these children. But like, if I'm an adult, stop it.
I said, but I try to be a gentle person, and I try to definitely be gentle to kids as per the things that have happened in my life. So I said, hey. He said, what? I said, hey man. I said, why don't we find something else fun in the room to do together? Because I don't think the drums are like the most appropriate choice right now. And he was like, why? And I have to remember that children asking you why is not disrespectful. They don't fucking know. Mm-hmm. So I was like, the party that's outside for the baby, they can hear the drums from in here, and the party's about the baby. It's not about us. And he immediately was like, cool, okay. You know what?
I never thought of it like that.
So he gets down, he goes and finds a balloon. We're tossing it back and forth or whatever.
Safe, quiet. Don't break nothing.
Then the little sister come in. You could tell she run the motherfucking show. She run the big one and the middle one.
My kind of bitch.
So the little sister come in.
Sorry, my kind of
period.
Queen.
I got what you said. I knew what you meant. So the little sister come in, immediately goes for the hangy chair. She's little. I don't think she's going to topple it. I don't want her
like
up there.
3 little or like 5 little?
She's like 4 or 5.
Okay.
So I don't think she's going to topple it, but I'm like, and again, now I feel like I'm assuming too much responsibility. Now I feel like I'm watching
now you're
kids.
at work.
I'm at work. So she in the chair, she's swinging. She's swinging hard as fuck. And I said, okay. So then the little one was like, ma'am, I'll be right back. Because he sees his sister having so much fun. So the little one get in there. They swinging hard than a bitch. They doing this. And so I said, okay, this is getting outside.
Because if some shit happens, you're going to be responsible.
I'm going to be responsible. So then the big one comes in, and I said, okay, the big one, gang, is going to make the little ones get out.
Order.
So the big one was like, y'all need to get out of that chair. And I was like, yeah. And then the littlest one was like, no. And then so the big one got in with the other 2. So his big ass, they in there rocking hard as fuck. I see the base of the chair doing this. I said, oh, they gonna fall. Mm-hmm. I said, they finna fall. And then so the chair did one big thing, and it toppled and spilled all 3 of them out, and the chair broke into 2 pieces. The littlest boy obviously hurt and freaked out. The little girl runs away. Gone. She's a criminal. She immediately absconded. She said, oh, we're going to get in trouble.
Absconded.
Thank you. She said, we're going to get in trouble. I'm gone. The little one falls on the floor, as little ones do to his alleged death. He falls out. He said, ah! He said, ah! Ah! And then the big one is just staring at me. I said, go get your mom. And a liar, like an eldest child. He was like, I don't know where she at.
You know where it's only one place to be.
I said, is she at this baby shower? And he was like, yes. I said, go find your mom. Then he come back. He said, my mama said she ain't coming because she with the baby. She feeding the baby. I said, go get your dad.
Because I know you got 2 parents.
And then he was like, I don't know where my daddy at. Go get your fucking dad. Got me cussing in this church. The little one is still falling out. By the time the daddy come in, the little one done dried his tears up. Now I look crazy like I made it all up. The only evidence I got is that the chair is broke, and I could have did that.
Yeah.
So daddy come in, typical Q, got his hat on. He been outside frying chicken. He like, They all still alive. What's going on? You are the parent. Get your fucking kids. And so when
Go and help yourself with the
Go
kids.
and go help that lady. She outside breastfeeding and shit. And no. But when I see the bigger kids, that's how I know.
But my
I don't
thing
need the little
is,
ones.
that's how I know wanting kids is a level of delusion that you have to have, because I went to Disney and seeing kids crash out at Disney is, one, hilarious, but two, you gotta really want it. You gotta really want it, because I saw the parents and I said, not mine. Kids are hilarious, first of all. Because why are you crying at Disney? It is hot though. It's hot.
It's hot, but you know what else it is? Free. Shut up. What you crying for? Shut the fuck up.
No, shout out to Angel, because she had her 6-year-old ride Tower of Terror because he wanted to ride it, and she was like, hey man, no, it's for big, like it's a lot now. He's like, I'm tall enough, I want to ride it. And she's like, you don't want to ride this. He said, I want to ride it. She's like, okay. He got up there ride. He was pissed. He was so mad. She did like a after, like, okay, how'd you like the ride? She has 10-year-old twins, and then her baby is 6, and then her oldest is like 15, 16. And she did like an after interview. The oldest was like, I'm not getting on that goddamn death trap. I'm not getting on it.
I don't want.
The twins were like, this is amazing. I'm having a blast. The 6-year-old was like, she's like, did you have fun?
No.
Yeah, of course you didn't.
Because I told you weren't gonna like
But
that.
that's entertaining to me. And I love seeing Angel because we're so similar, being mom mode. I was like, need that. They had matching outfits. My children, I don't care how far apart y'all in age. I don't care if y'all have different genders or whatever. Everybody will be coordinated when we step out this motherfucking house. That's the kind of stuff I look forward to.
I think I would be a good mom. I really do. I think I'd be a great mom. I think that whole toddler part is just gonna fuck me up. Because when I took Amelia to the concert, a teenager, one, because you can't out attitude me, we're gonna have a blast.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I know how to deal with you. Because I'm still mentally,
I'm still you.
I'm still you. So it don't never make me, no, never mind. And then little babies I love because they're adorable. But did you see that lady crying because she was trying to change her 18-month-old?
And the 2-year-old came and
the other
shit?
2-year-old came in the room with a log of shit in his hands.
Yeah, sure.
And then smeared
And she also
it.
had a newborn.
First of all, you need to use your butt and your mouth.
Yeah.
You're having too many
And I
babies.
think the issue in motherhood, because like, I never seen my mom stressed out as a mom, but because she started at 23 and finished at 35, we were so spaced out. So by the time she had another baby, the other baby that she
Could
just
help.
had could help, and also was kind of self-sufficient. She didn't have to potty train and use diapers. And no, by the time I was born, Melissa was 12, Monique was 6, 7. They were fine. You know what I'm saying? They obviously still needed to be raised and parented, but you got to worry about one shitty diaper, not a diaper, a newborn diaper, and a pull-up. That's kind of much. And that's what really be...
So does that have the space you want to have your children? You
I don't
wanna
have that
knock
kind of
them
time now. So my kids are going to have to be close.
If I have children, you know, God, I know you listen to this podcast, you better put however many babies you want me to have in there at one time. Because I'm not doing multiple pregnancies.
Well, did you see the video of the twin mom and the babies had synchronized their cries?
I don't so much mind that because I'm going to go insane anyway. I don't, and then having...
They were like harmonizing.
I will say that having such an age gap between me and my brother and going through like late night feedings and all that shit like at 13 years old, ain't really nothing I ain't seen.
Yeah.
Like,
y'all
I'm
needed
not-
a buffer. Y'all needed one more in between y'all so you could have a real sibling.
I say this
And not a
with
kid.
all sincerity, we would have murdered that child. Me and him together. That middle one wouldn't have stood a chance.
So you saying you and the baby would have murdered the middle one?
We would have ganged up.
How do you
That
know?
middle one would have been out of here.
How you know?
Cuz, what's wrong with who's this shit?
Well, obviously it wouldn't be who's this nigga because he would be already born. That would be a part of
Me
the
and my
mission
brother
plan.
got a special bond. That middle one would have to go.
But y'all would have... That's not true. You're saying that because it's just y'all two and the new person. But had you been born and then that
We
person
didn't
came
need
naturally...
any new bombshells in the villa.
If y'all
We
had
really
a middle
didn't.
one, it would have changed. It wouldn't have been
If we...
as parenty because you would have had
Oh, no,
a buffer.
I agree with that. But just like, that's my dog. Like, I mean...
No, I'm not saying he
yeah.
sucks. He's a cute kid. Like, he's
Yeah.
not cute kid, but like, he's cool. No,
He's
I'm saying...
a cute kid, yeah.
Oh. Anyway, joke of the week. Go ahead.
My joke of the week, I have started winding down just like dating. I think I don't want to actively like try to do it anymore. It's just not, it's fun.
You gotta meet a nigga
but it's
at
just like,
Quick Trip or
I'm
some
just
shit.
like, I'm not doing good on these dates, man. I've always been socially awkward. The fact that I am hot and have a fat ass has really helped me to just kind of like lure niggas in.
And you're funny, so you can
and
kinda
I'm
do
funny,
whatever.
but like, I've been just men have gotten less humorous. Like, so
Oh, I was just thinking about this, not to cut
No,
you
go
off,
ahead.
but the men have gotten worse, and we've talked about this slightly. And that's another reason that was why I was like, I'm going home to my king. But another reason that Dwayne is so different from other men, outside of him just being himself, is because he did not get an opportunity to be red pilled because we were together already.
Mm-hmm.
These men have become so red pilled that you can't even navigate shit normally. Niggas always been not shit. The not shit of 10 years ago is not the same.
It's
not
not
shit
the
of,
same.
There's
Yeah.
like a violence to it. Again, men have always been violent and terrible and misogynistic, but it's something even more sinister now. And that pandemic, when we couldn't go leave out the house, when niggas got into that the pipeline or the gateway drug of Kevin saying was he's telling bitches they fat. That's so funny. But now you win in the pipeline.
And I think also with like men not being able to see women in real life during the pandemic, it's like, I was talking to one of my clients about this the other day. It became like men were shopping for women when using the apps, and it was almost like women were items and not people. Like, because it's kind of like you're scrolling through, it's like a catalog. So like you're kind of depersonalizing it. So when you're outside with real people
Humans.
now, it's like, oh, well, when I was on the pussy store, I could just kind of pick what I wanted and have it.
And they don't
it's
be
like,
hungry and shit. But I think it was so weird. It was like, it was just, we're 5 years out from that maybe year we were in the house. And it's like, it's done so much irreparable damage. That's the right word.
That's
yeah.
right.
It just sounded weird when I said it. It's done so much damage that one little fuck ass year that we're 4 years removed from being back outside, and niggas have not. I mean, we're also still part of the problem too, but not saying that women are also bad. That's not what I'm saying. But like, a lot of women have been red pilled too, and I like, even with the feminist, the feminine energy, I want to be soft life, and men are supposed to lead. We've been red pilled too.
Watching some creators that I know from 2017, 2018, 2019 that are scholarly women regress into these, because what it is that I feel like the girls are putting themselves on rollback prices. You feel like you're getting old and you ain't got no husband, or you don't have no prospects.
Let me calm that feminist shit down.
And it's like, let me calm that hairy armpit shit down so I can get me a nigga in this house. And it's just kind of like,
bills piling up, eggs getting dust on them.
let me tell you something. Them bills, I will say, don't nothing make me want to slide back into the 50s than looking at them bills. I got a $479 bill from Georgia Power.
Georgia Power is not fucking around.
I said, man, I could just, it would be nothing for me to throw this moo-moo on and give away some of my rights. Nothing. What you mean $479? I live in a Cracker Jack box.
Why ain't $400 worth of lights in this
Ain't
bitch?
even $400 worth of lights in this
You got 2
motherfucker.
lamps in that goddamn house.
I really do. You're absolutely fucking right. But I think the girls are like,
They're scrambling.
they're scrambling, and not even in a like, because if you were pretending to be like not feminist to like manipulate men, fine.
Sure.
You mean that shit.
But the
you
girls are really
want
eat,
a
sleep,
man to lead you somewhere.
Where?
Where is he going?
Daryl don't know where he
He
going.
don't fucking know where he's going. But anyway, I say all that to say I've been saying very inappropriate things on dates, and that's why I'm winding it down. I don't
No,
wanna
tell us what you said.
So I was on a date with this guy. It was like second date. So I thought he was used to like me saying inappropriate stuff. Cause first date I do be saying inappropriate shit just to
Temperature check.
temp check, make sure you think I'm at least funny. Even if you think I'm saying off the wall
If you
shit.
don't think I'm hilarious,
I really be checking for niggas that be like, be a lady. Oh, you won't make it here. When you get to telling me to be a lady, wait right there,
around
sir.
niggas, you can't.
Wait, you wait right there. So I'm on a date with the nigga, right? And my stomach was hurting really bad. And so I'm like touching my stomach. Like what I was feeling at the table, you know, them type of poops where you got to get totally naked to take it.
Oh, for sure.
Like
And it be
that.
hot. They sizzle coming out your
Exactly.
video.
So that's how I was feeling. So he's like, your stomach is hurting. Like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah. I just got take the Browns to the Super Bowl. I'll be right back.
You are such a just supreme hoe scarer that I'm almost inspired. Like, if I could wake up and upset the hoes like you, then maybe I can get to the kingdom of God. Because if I was the hoes, I'd be like, bitch, excuse me.
The hoes are terrified. The hoes, especially in Atlanta, because it just depends. The hoes either meet me and they like, I think this bitch is crazy, but I got to know what's going on in there. Or like, especially in the like young black professional kind of like Atlanta network of our
Niggas want to
age
be
group.
Marcus Graham for Boomerang so bad.
I don't even think it's that. I think niggas, they be like, I heard from a friend of a friend that it was a 10 out of 10.
Oh, you mean like the HBCU grads alpha niggas?
Yeah, I think they'd be like, I heard, I have to know, even if you're a lunatic. So he was like, you said you gotta do what? And I was like, take the Browns to the Super Bowl. He was like, are you telling me you have to shit? And I was like, yeah. He was like, don't say that. And I was like, I've got to drop the kids off at the pool. And he was like, okay.
Don't say that
either, no. So there has not been a third date. And then there was another first date. Mind you, I spend most of my time with my dog. So like, thank you. I spend most of my time with my dog. We've done nothing we were supposed to do this episode.
No,
mind
not
you.
a thing.
I spend most of my time with my dog.
You want to talk about coochies and cottage cheese for 35 minutes.
I didn't do that by myself. So I'm on the date with this guy, and we had both had long days. He had got off work. I braided all day. And so we sitting there, we having our cocktails. You know, I'm looking into his eyes. I'm being sultry because I'm a sexy girl. I'm very charming. So I'm doing my autistic eye contact thing that guys think is purposeful. Yeah. And so he yawns. A really big one too, and he stretches a little bit. So I go, like I'm talking to JoJo, I go, ooh, big stretch. You would have thought I slapped this nigga in his face, because he also has a dog. So he was like, I'm sorry. He's like, big stretch, me, the human man. I'm a boy. I'm a real boy. And I was like, hey, it's a mistake. You know what I'm saying? It was force of habit. He's like, no, you said big stretch like I was a dog. And I was just kind of like, yeah. So then lastly, I was on a date with this guy, and we were talking about books, and he asked me what's the last book I read, and I said Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It's a great book. Everybody should check it out. And I was like, okay, well, what about you? What's the last book you read? And then he said, which we were never going to make it anyway. He said, 48 Laws of Power. So then I said, really quickly too, no, I meant a real book.
This time I'm on your side.
And he got the check. And then was that. So I think, I'm done.
And I will say, I too, when I was in that single era and I was just trying to throw this pussy to the wind and nobody was biting.
My mic came on.
And I finally did have an opportunity to talk to a man person. And I got like my first face and I was like, okay, we're back. We're doing it. Okay. But I also don't know how to talk to hoes. And when I met him, he had a hat on. We were at like the brunch festival. Hot. I'm like, boom, yes. Got me one. Chocolate King. Beer. What I didn't know is that he was bald. So again, pretty face, because you know I like a pretty face. If you ain't got no pretty face, go tap my line, to be honest. So we get on the phone, hat off. I said, oh. Okay. Still face mugged down, right? And I thought it would be appropriate. I now realized a couple years later that it was not. I was like, oh my God, you look like my character Quan Dietrich. And he was like, who the fuck is Quan Dietrich? I was like, I'm a comedian. I have characters and I have a male red pill character. And he's me in a bald filter from Snapchat. But you have long eyelashes and a bald head as well. So y'all look alike. We never made it to the date.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think it was the fact that you reacted to him being bald that way? Or do you think that this was him learning that for some reason you are in a bald filter on Snapchat doing characters? Like which, do you think it was a combo? Like, you think it was, yeah.
I think it was a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
I weirded him out. Then he was trying to go to the date. And I was like, yeah, let's go on a date. And then he was trying to take me to roasters. And I've had roasters before, but it was like catering for like when I was working at the PA. And I was like, I didn't know you could even sit down in roasters. He was like, yeah. I'm like, this not a real restaurant.
It's not a real restaurant.
It's like a glorified Boston
But you know what? This is what's happening with the niggas for real too, because most of the niggas I've dated, I've always said that niggas that have fallen in love with me have done so by accident. It has never been on purpose. All of these niggas in some shape or form have been bamboozled and tricked. They never came here of their own volition. The bitches are being too nice, and that's why it's hard for me to get niggas now, because I usually get niggas by being mean. Niggas that be coming over here, you got something you trying to prove, because I'm being mean to you. So if you figure it out, you done.
And I think the bitches done got too nice because it's a scarcity mindset that we all have.
They think they whispering.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not.
They're not
There's
at all.
a scarcity.
They over there going.
But so there's a scarcity mindset. The girls are scrambling because we're getting older. Like, it was cute when we first pandemic, we were all 25, 26, 27. Now that we're 31, 32, 33, it's like, our clocks are ticking now. Again, if you getting female red pilled, you running into the male red pill. They telling you to hit the wall, and I'm gonna talk to the bitches born in 2004. That's what they saying. So now you, like, well, let me be nice. Let me not do this. Let me do the triangle stare. Let me do
What's the triangle stare?
That's when they do what's it called? The toxic femininity, whatever the fuck it's called. It's like when you look eye, and then you look in their chest, and you look back up at them.
At men?
And men. They said Hooded was doing it a lot on Love Island. Or even,
brother.
Yeah, it's like if you watching them kind of like Shira 7 kind of videos too. So it's like, it's no happy medium. It's either you shucking and jiving for the niggas, or you Shira 7 and you being overly mean when you not really about that life. Like, you being fake mean. Because you be being real mean. The girls be being fake mean. Because like, oh yeah, well, I need you to pay my rent on day one. That's not it either.
It's not. I don't know. I think for me, like, I think I'm a very flirty person, but I think that, like, sometimes I can overwhelm. If I meet a man at a bar or a club, I have a very, like, Pearline from Sinners 1920s, 30s thing about how I flirt with men. It's not necessarily nice. Well, I remember one time I was so drunk and I was at a party. And this nigga was talking to somebody I knew, and the person spoke to me, and he didn't say nothing. I said, oh, well, who might you be? He said, what fucking time portal did you step out of? He said, get this fucking...
We a fucking Harpo's juke joint, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, that's just how I talk. We did fuck. But, you know...
Whoa.
It worked. And that's what I said. It worked, didn't it?
Yeah. Because you got to give the nigga something different, too. Like, everybody want to be a city girl. Everybody want to be goddamn Clarissa Shields. There's got to be a happy medium.
Clarissa Shields got 1.5 brain cells. And she just shaking them up in her hand like Skittles. She's a freak.
When she tweeted, I'm going to get pregnant, y'all going to be so mad.
It's Papoose. Do you know we can see both of y'all? It's Papoose. You think I'm going to be sitting down like...
God damn it, she's burning from Papoose.
Papoose.
Papoose. His name is Papoose.
Papoose. If you say it enough, it doesn't sound like a real name.
Papoose. It's like an ingredient on fucking Chopped. And I put the papoose.
You know what? Because I was just thinking, that is an ingredient. Pamplemousse. It sounds similar.
Papoose.
Yeah. Papoose. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. We didn't do any of what we were supposed to do today.
Not one thing.
So we'll talk about it all next episode. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.